love the Eagles as much as we do, then hit that subscribe button and stick with us at Eagles Nest News for all the drama, updates, and hype all season long. The NFL world is buzzing in disbelief as news breaks that MEKHI Becton, the towering offensive tackle who has been sidelined due to a series of injuries, is rumored to be making an unexpected return, and the Philadelphia Eagles seem to be at the center of this shocking development. Sources close to the organization suggest that the Eagles, who have been quietly restructuring their offensive line, are preparing to make a move that could completely alter the trajectory of their season. The chatter around league circles is that Becton's return is not just a minor update, but a potential game-changer, considering his physical presence and past dominance in protecting quarterbacks. Fans on social media have exploded with speculation, debates, and even memes imagining the scenarios in which Becton could immediately impact the Eagles' gameplay. Analysts are hinting at secret workouts, closed-door negotiations, and possible medical clearances that would allow him to re-enter the league in full force, which only adds layers to the intrigue. The timing seems almost cinematic, as the Eagles have struggled in key moments this season, leaving many to wonder if this is the franchise's bold statement of intent. The rumor, whether true or strategically leaked, has already sent wave through betting markets and fantasy football circles, hinting at a high-stakes gamble that might redefine expectations. Whispers indicate that the Eagles' management has been meticulously planning this move for months, quietly assessing Becton's recovery, physical conditioning, and psychological readiness to return to the field. The coaching staff is reportedly thrilled at the prospect of having such a monumental figure back in the lineup, particularly given the offensive struggles that have plagued the team. The locker room dynamics, according to insiders, could experience a seismic shift as teammates react to the potential addition of a player who embodies both strength and resilience. Speculation is rife that this move might not be purely tactical, but also symbolic, a statement to the rest of the league that Philadelphia is willing to take bold, unconventional risks. Fans are already envisioning scenarios where Becton's presence could transform pivotal plays, protect the quarterback under heavy pressure, and open running lanes that seemed permanently clogged. Social media platforms are alight with mock predictions, fan reactions, and passionate arguments, creating a perfect storm of anticipation and hype. If the rumor holds any truth, the Eagles could see a surge in both morale and media attention, making every game feel like a turning point. Even opposing teams are reportedly taking note, recalibrating their strategies in anticipation of a Becton-led resurgence that could disrupt defensive schemes across the board. The buzz around Becton's potential return isn't just about physical capability, it's also about narrative. The story of a player overcoming setbacks and injuries to potentially make a high-profile comeback aligns perfectly with the kind of drama that captivates fans and commentators alike. Analysts speculate that Becton's presence could inject both skill and inspiration into the Eagles' lineup, energizing young players while intimidating opponents. Rumors suggest that the Eagles' front office has engaged in behind-the-scenes conversations with trainers, doctors, and former teammates to ensure that Becton's comeback is not only possible, but also strategically advantageous. Pundits are drawing comparisons to historic NFL comebacks, adding a mythic quality to what is still technically unconfirmed news. The narrative is already shaping expectations, with some fans predicting immediate dominance and others cautioning that reintegration will take time. However, the excitement surrounding the rumor is palpable, as even casual observers can sense the potential seismic impact on the league. Speculative stories, insider whispers, and fan-generated content are fueling a frenzy, demonstrating that in the NFL, perception can be as influential as reality. If MEKHI Becton does indeed join the Eagles soon, the storylines, headlines, and highlight reels may all hinge on this singular, electrifying decision. Insiders suggest that the Eagles' offensive scheme might undergo subtle yet significant adjustments in anticipation of Becton's return. Rumors are pointing to a series of tactical plays designed to maximize his strengths, from protecting the quarterback in high-pressure scenarios to creating aggressive rushing lanes. Analysts are speculating that the coaching staff has been drafting contingency plans, testing formations, and running simulations that incorporate Becton's unique skill set, suggesting that this move could redefine the team's offensive identity. Meanwhile, league observers are carefully watching the ripple effects, noting that defensive coordinators may need to completely rethink strategies against a Philadelphia line reinforced by such a dominant presence. Speculative discussions are also emerging around Becton's conditioning and stamina, with fans and analysts debating whether he can maintain peak performance throughout the season after a long period of inactivity. These discussions are intensified by rumors of intensive private training sessions, closed practice scrimmages, and even potential mini-camps designed to fast-track his integration. The mere possibility of Becton returning has already sparked media narratives, betting fluctuations, and social media debates, creating a perfect storm of speculation and anticipation. Whether these rumors materialize into reality or remain tantalizing whispers, the intrigue surrounding MEKHI Becton and the Eagles is undeniable, and the NFL landscape is watching with bated breath, imagining the seismic impact of a single, transformative decision. The social media explosion following the news of Becton's potential return is unprecedented, with fans creating threads, polls, and hypothetical scenarios that envision the Eagles' season transformed by his presence. Platforms are saturated with animated discussions about matchups, positional advantages, and speculative stats that could emerge if Becton takes the field in full form. Some fans argue that this is the most significant move the Eagles could have made at this point, while others caution that overhype might lead to unrealistic expectations, potentially backfiring if circumstances don't align perfectly. Meanwhile, the rumor mill continues to spin, fueled by cryptic posts, insider hints, and the occasional anonymous tip, all of which add layers of intrigue and suspense. The narrative isn't limited to performance alone. It's also about morale, perception, and momentum, with whispers suggesting that Becton's mere presence could galvanize the team, intimidate opponents, and shift public opinion. Analysts are drawing parallels to other unexpected returns in NFL history, comparing potential outcomes and constructing statistical projections that might never be fully realized but keep audiences engaged. Even casual viewers, who may have never considered the nuances of offensive line strategy, are now drawn into debates about Becton's impact. In this climate of speculation, the line between rumor and fact becomes blurry, yet the excitement and anticipation continue to mount, making the story irresistible to anyone following the NFL closely. Veteran insiders hint that if Becton's return is confirmed, it could trigger a domino effect across the league, with teams reevaluating trades, draft strategies, and defensive approaches. Rumors suggest that rival teams are closely monitoring Philadelphia's moves, attempting to anticipate how Becton's reintegration could alter game dynamics, from pass protection to run blocking efficiency. Some analysts speculate that the Eagles' front office may have orchestrated the leak intentionally, leveraging Becton's mystique to influence public perception, opponents' planning, and even ticket sales. Fan speculation extends beyond performance, incorporating narratives about leadership, locker room influence, and the psychological impact on both teammates and rivals. The possibility of Becton returning has become more than a tactical consideration. It is now a storyline that touches every aspect of league discourse, from sports talk radio to social media, fantasy leagues, and betting odds. Rumors continue to swirl about the details of his potential contract, playing time, and readiness, each whisper adding fuel to an already raging fire of conversation. Whether or not the Eagles' gamble pays off, the mere anticipation has already created a ripple effect, turning what could have been a routine season into a theater of speculation, drama, and high-stakes intrigue. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. As speculation reaches a fever pitch, insiders report that Becton himself has been making subtle public appearances, fueling the rumor mill without confirming anything officially. Observers note that every social media post, interview snippet, and practice sighting is being dissected for hidden hints, further amplifying the buzz around the Eagles' plans. This orchestrated ambiguity has turned the story into a captivating spectacle, blurring the line between strategic PR and genuine rumor, and keeping both fans and analysts on edge. Whispers in the league suggest that Becton's return could coincide with critical matchups, strategically timed to maximize impact, media attention, and fan engagement. The narrative is rich with intrigue, speculation, and dramatic tension, as every new detail, no matter how small, sparks waves of discussion across forums, podcasts, and news outlets. Some suggest that the story could serve as a psychological tactic, pressuring rival teams while simultaneously energizing the Eagles' fan base. Analysts are comparing this situation to previous high-profile NFL comebacks, noting similarities, differences, and potential outcomes, but the uncertainty keeps everyone guessing. In the end, whether Becton takes the field tomorrow or months from now, the excitement, debate, and strategic speculation ensure that his rumored return has already left a lasting mark on the NFL landscape, captivating audiences and redefining expectations even before a single snap is played. Rumors are swirling that the potential impact of MEKHI Becton's return goes far beyond simple on-field performance, suggesting a ripple effect that could redefine the Eagles' identity in the NFL. Sources hint that team dynamics, play-calling strategies, and even locker room hierarchies could be shaken by the arrival of a player whose reputation precedes him. Analysts are speculating that Becton's presence may allow the Eagles to adopt more aggressive offensive schemes, perhaps giving their quarterback extra protection to attempt riskier, high-reward plays. Insider chatter suggests that coaches have been quietly running simulations, imagining scenarios where Becton dominates defensive lines, opening running lanes, and forcing opponents to reconsider conventional approaches. Meanwhile, fan speculation continues to escalate, with social media platforms flooded with discussions of how his return could affect fantasy football leagues, betting odds, and the league's broader competitive balance. There is even talk that rival teams are conducting last-minute evaluations, recalibrating strategies, and preparing contingency plans to counter what might be an unprecedented shift in Philadelphia's offensive power. The intrigue is amplified by the secrecy surrounding medical clearances, fitness levels, and integration timelines, creating a perfect storm where rumor, anticipation, and tactical speculation intersect. If these whispers materialize, the Eagles could not only change their season trajectory, but also influence league-wide strategies in ways few anticipated. Speculation has also focused on the psychological dimension of Becton's rumored comeback, suggesting that his mere presence could alter morale, confidence, and leadership dynamics within the Eagles' locker room. Sources indicate that veteran players see him as a figure capable of inspiring performance under pressure, potentially reshaping the mental approach of the team in high-stakes games. Analysts are hypothesizing that Becton's leadership qualities, combined with his imposing physical presence, might create a dual effect, bolstering his teammates' confidence while simultaneously intimidating opposing defenses. Rumors are circulating about secret team meetings, motivational sessions, and strategic briefings designed to integrate him seamlessly into both the playbook and the team culture. Fans, meanwhile, are crafting elaborate scenarios imagining pivotal game moments transformed by Becton's influence, sharing GIFs, memes, and simulations across forums. Social media has become a vortex of speculation, with some projecting immediate dominance and others cautioning about reintegration challenges, creating a spectrum of narrative possibilities. Even commentators are weighing the potential psychological impact on rival quarterbacks, offensive lines, and defensive coordinators, speculating that Becton's return could be as much a mental game-changer as a physical one. If these rumors prove accurate, the story may redefine not just the Eagles season, but also the broader perception of influence in the NFL. Whispers also suggest that Becton's rumored return could have strategic implications that extend far beyond Philadelphia, prompting rival teams to reconsider defensive planning and off-season evaluations. Analysts are noting that an offensive line fortified by Becton might allow the Eagles to experiment with play variations that were previously considered too risky, forcing defensive coordinators to adapt on the fly. Insiders hint at detailed film study sessions and mock gameplay scenarios, where opponents are scrambling to anticipate how the Eagles could exploit Becton's strengths. Social media chatter reflects fan obsession with these hypotheticals, with debates ranging from individual matchups to overall league impact. Betting markets are reportedly reacting to the rumor, adjusting odds in ways that indicate high confidence in potential disruption. Meanwhile, sports commentators speculate on historical parallels, comparing Becton's hypothetical influence to other landmark returns that change team fortunes overnight. The speculation is intensified by subtle cues from both Becton and Eagles staff, feeding an information ecosystem where every tweet, interview snippet, and practice sighting is analyzed for hidden hints. The rumor, whether fully accurate or strategically cultivated, has already injected uncertainty, excitement, and drama into the NFL, creating a storyline that continues to dominate conversations and inspire endless projection about what could unfold once he steps back onto the field. Insiders are hinting that the timing of Becton's potential return might be carefully orchestrated to maximize both competitive and media advantage, a move that could redefine Philadelphia's narrative for the rest of the season. Analysts are speculating that strategic deployment during critical matchups might not only provide tactical benefits, but also create psychological pressure on opponents. Rumors suggest that closed-door workouts, individualized training regimens, and secret practice scrimmages have been underway, designed to bring him to peak condition while maintaining secrecy. Fans are constructing elaborate what-if scenarios, projecting pivotal moments where Becton's presence could alter scores, turnovers, and game momentum, and debates are raging across forums and social media channels. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.